Hello and welcome back to my channel. It is Ijoma here, and this is the sewing tutorial of the pattern that I posted a while ago, like the second to the last video that I posted. So this is how to make a draped shirt dress. This is the dress with a belt, and this is the dress on a dress form. So if you wear it on your body, the fit will be more beautiful. So this is the continuation of the pattern. Here is my top, the upper part of this gown. I have my front panel and I have my back panel. Like I said, the back panel will not have any opening, but the front will have. So this is the back panel. It does not have any opening because it is a shirt dress. Please ignore the dirt on this fabric. They came with it. So this second one that I'm holding right now is the front panel. You can see the front panel has an opening because we are going to fix our button around there. So what I'm going to do now is to place the front and the back this way. This is for the top, and I'll go ahead and join the shoulder. You can see our cut together sleeve. This is a cut together sleeve, and we are going to make a turn up for this sleeve. So right now I am going to join the shoulder, and I will leave the sides open for now. Do not close the sides for now. And this is the skirt pattern. I wanted to use a black fabric for this, but later I changed my mind. I decided to use this color for it. This is a butter color or a cream color. So here is the panel. You can see where I wrote CB. That CB is the center back, and that place that I marked an arrow is the waist area. So I don't want to make a mistake. I want to know my waist area, the full length, the center back. So right now, if you open these pieces up, this is what you have. Now we are going to start pleating, and when you are pleating, your pleats should be facing the waistline, like it should be facing up. Your pleats should not face down. So just take your time and pin very well. You can just watch the way I am doing this. As you are pleating it, it will be taking shape gradually. So remember, we have already closed our side seam on our pattern paper. This dress does not have a side seam. That is the unique thing about it. So we closed the side seam on our pattern paper. Then after ruching this, or after pleating this, you are going to have the normal length of your gown. So the second one, for the second side, we are going to start pleating as well. You can see the way I'm pleating this. So you will take your time, pleat it very well, and after pleating, you are going to run a stitch on these pleats. You're going to use half an inch to hold your pleats in place so that they will not shift. And if you're making this dress, please use a lighter fabric. This is a thick doll face. This is a bell doll face. It is really thick. But if you are making it, I'll advise you to use a light fabric. So right now I am done pleating. I think I have the length that I want, and I am done pinning. I'll go ahead and run a stitch on this pleated side so that the pleats will not scatter. So after doing that, I'll come back and show you guys. So this is the top. I am done closing the shoulder area. Right now I will fold the sleeve for our turn up. So first of all, you make your first fold, your first normal fold, and it should be like 4 inches wide. So I'll go ahead and run a stitch there. It should be like 4 inches or 3.5 inches wide. So this is the second sleeve. I'll go ahead and fold. So this is the normal fold. I have done my first normal fold, and this is what we have for the top. The next thing that I'm going to do is that I will open up this top. This is the right side of the top, and I'm going to fold it this way. So if you fold, you run a stitch at the center and at the sides. So this center line is the shoulder line. Remember, this is a cut together dress. So this place that I'm pinning now, I will use a stitch to tack it down, use my machine to tack it down. Then I'll also tack down the side seam. I'll also repeat the same thing on the other sleeve. We are going to turn to the other side. You can see that I have done my normal fold there. Then I'll go ahead and fold my turn up. So it depends on how wide you want your turn up to be. So after doing that, you're going to pin at the center and at the sides. These are the areas where you are going to run a stitch on so that your turn up will not fall off. So right now we are going to shape the side. So turn to the back and then shape the side. After shaping, you can notch. So back to the skirt, I am done running a stitch on the skirt, and you can see what I have there. We just have 2 pieces. So this is looking really beautiful. The next thing that I'm going to do is to close the center back. This does not have any side seam, so just use half an inch to close your center back, half an inch. So after shaping the top, this is what I have. I am going to turn it over and I will iron very well. Please do not forget to iron properly, especially the cut together area, the armhole area of this top, because the sleeve has a cut together. So take your time and iron very well. Then after ironing, make sure you have your half length. Remember, the half length of this gown is a bit shorter than our normal half length. I measured and I have the half length that I want to use for this. So now it is time to join the top to the down. This dress has a half length and this is our back seam. This dress has only a back seam from the half length down. The skirt part has only a back seam, no side seam. So I'm going to fold this skirt. You can see that it is taking shape already. You can see how I folded this. So just fold this skirt this way. Then you are going to notch the sides of the waist. We don't really know the side of the skirt, but after folding this way, after folding it into the normal skirt shape, notch the sides. So these sides that we are notching right now is where these are the areas where the side seam of the top will meet the side seam of the skirt. This skirt does not have a side seam. That's why we notched the side, so that when we are joining, the side seam of the top will stop around that area we notched. Then we are going to pleat the remaining part of the top, because this top is way wider than the skirt. You can see that the top is bigger, the waist of the top is bigger than the waist of the skirt. So you are going to pleat it so that you can have another drape around your half length area. So I am done joining, and this is what I have. You repeat the same thing at the back. Make sure that you pleat the top on the waist or at the waist of the skirt, so that the top and the skirt part will be the same. After doing this, I'm going to trim the rough area that we have around the draped areas. Then I am going to use a band to make my button allowance. Remember that when we were cutting this dress, we do not add any button allowance. So this band I'm holding is what we are going to use to form our button allowance, and I am going to cut 2 pieces, one for the right side and one for the left side. They should be like 2 inches or 1.5 inch wide. That is on fold. They should be 2 inches or 1.5. So this is what I have. At the end of the day, I am going to fix the 2 bands to the front of this gown. This will help us form our button allowance. So after fixing it, you're going to hem the down part. Just do your normal hemming around the down part. I am done hemming the down part and I have fixed my band. This is our button allowance. So you can go ahead and mark where you want your button to be at. You are free to mark where you want your button to be at. Then after that, I'm going to measure my round neck, and I'll do my collar off camera. I have so many collar tutorials already. I will link one here so that you can go and watch. So this is the collar of the dress. I am going to fix it. It is really easy. I will link the collar tutorial here. So here is the final outcome. You're just going to mark where you want your button to be, and then you will add your belts. I hope this tutorial is really helpful. I'm sorry for the delay, and please do not forget to subscribe and click on the notification bell on the bell icon, so that anytime I upload a new video, you will get notified. So this is the dress with the belt. It is on a dress form, so it will not really give you the shape that you want, but if you wear it on your body, it is really beautiful. So guys, do not forget to subscribe and click on the like button so that more of our soulmates will see this video. I am Ijoma, and this is Sew with Ijoma channel. See you all in my next video. Bye.